paralyzed. Paralyzed. It's a feeling that people in third world countries living in poverty often feel when there's nothing you can do about different problems. And here's a problem that we keep facing, and that is flooding. This is our kitchen. This is our refrigerator that is sitting in water, and the water's gone down quite a bit. It was about 1.5 feet in the kitchen, and it's gone all the way down the hallway and into the room. Some of our kids sleep on the floor, so they woke up in the middle of the night in water, and we had to clean them up and move them upstairs. Some of the kids like to sleep on the floor. It's a Cambodian thing. Anyway, flood in our kitchen. So the feeling of being paralyzed is kind of like, what do I do? There's nothing I can do to make this better. Our problem is that the government won't fix the road, and it's been years. We're not the only ones flooded. Our whole neighborhood is flooded, actually. And it's something that the government just won't fix it. And so the feeling in poverty of being paralyzed is like this. So why pick up trash when next week it's going to flood again and my house and my yard will be filled with trash again? And why make the house nice when it's just going to get destroyed by water again? And why clean it all? Why improve things? Because it's just going to be destroyed and there's nothing we can do about it. So a lot of times people are paralyzed in poverty because no matter what they do, things are just going to get worse and keep having more trouble beyond their control. So we've tried several things. This is the 4th time that our kitchen has flooded. It's worse this time than it was before. But we tried several things. We tried adding cement to the wall. We tried blocking the rain up there on the roof. We tried many different things, and now we got to try something new because this time the flooding came through the door. And so we're going to try to build a little wall outside. But those of us who know Jesus, we have the courage to get up and pick up the pieces and keep going and try something else. But people who don't know God, they don't have that encouragement. They don't have that strength that comes from God that says, okay, so you've fallen down again. You struggling again. This has happened to you again. It is beyond your control, but God is in control, and God can help you to do something about it. With God, He gives us wisdom. He gives us guidance. He shows us what to do, and He gives us strength and courage to get through all of the difficult things. But people who don't know God, they don't have that strength, and they don't have that courage from God. And they end up giving up and just living a life in poverty because there's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of a fatalistic kind of life without hope and life without God. And so that's why we're here in Cambodia, is to tell people about Jesus, the God who made them, the God who loves them, and who gives them hope. Hope for eternity, hope for freedom from sin, hope for becoming the people that God originally intended for them to be, becoming more like Jesus, and hope in little things like flooding and all the other things that we have to deal with here, including sickness. We just had 2 weeks of dengue fever that went around. It's a mosquito-borne disease, and worms and lice and all kinds of sicknesses, amoebas, and all these things are things that we have to deal with every single day, and there's not much we can do to control it. We can deal with it the best we can, but so much is beyond our control here, and we have faith in a God who is in control and who can give us guidance and help and strength and courage through all the difficulties. But our neighbors don't know God, and they don't have that courage and strength. So they just kind of give up, and whatever will be, and just deal with life the way it is without much hope, without trying to make life better, without changing things. So we're here to tell people about Jesus, to give them hope, eternal hope, hope for a relationship with their Creator, and hope for daily life things like flooding, like our new refrigerator being destroyed by water. So anyways, that's just a little piece of what we deal with here.
And now it's raining again. And we're not sure when we're going to get this kitchen cleaned out, because if it keeps raining like this, it's just going to keep flooding. We're thankful for the rain because we've been having a drought, but flooding like this makes life really difficult, especially with disabled children who need to be on the floor, and all their stuff is on the floor so that they can reach their stuff, and all their stuff is soaked with disgusting sewer water.
Making dinner?